Hello, my beautiful co-creators. I was spontaneously guided to do a video today, and I wanted to share something, an experience actually that I had on Sunday. It's about, going beyond your fears, kind of do something that scares you. So I'll give you a perfect example of my own personal experience. So I've moved to this new place, and the mall is not too far from our house. It's half a mile maybe. And so my son, he said that he's been bugging me about taking his bike, riding his bike to the mall. And of course, he's 11 years old, and I'm very, very protective mommy. I'm sure as most of you are also. So when he said that, of course, my first reaction was, are you kidding me? I don't think so. And I said that for about a week, and then I woke up Sunday morning, and I knew that his friends were going to go to the mall, and I had already told him no a few days before. And I woke up and I said, I need to practice what I preach. And the best way to do that is to fight my own fears. I'm sorry, I see a neighbor and my dog's barking. I'll be right back. Okay, so anyways, so yes, I woke up Sunday morning and I was so guided to, it was almost like my angels were telling me that it was okay. It was okay for me to just go out of my comfort zone and let my son go. And when I first heard that inner voice that said it was okay, even then I was scared. As a mom, you're just like, no, there's so many cars out there and it's busy. And it wasn't just about that, but it was, when I really looked deep into the whole situation, it was just my own fear of maybe thinking something was going to happen to my boy, or if he was going to get hurt, or something's going to happen. Yes, I trust him, but I don't trust the people out there. Just all kinds of just deep emotions started kicking in, and there it was, the chatter telling us why we can't do something, the fear, the scarcity of everything blocking us, from moving on. So, I went up to my son and I said, you know what, honey? I said, why don't you go to the mall? And he said, well, can I take my bike? And I said, actually, that's what I mean. I'm not going to drop you. I want you to take your bike. And we went through the whole process, and this dog is driving me nuts. Yeah. So, okay, like I was saying, it was the hardest thing that I had to do. I had to get out of my fear. I had to get out of my comfort zone. And so, I told him I was going to let him go. And, of course, as a mother, it was the hardest thing that I had to do. From the moment that he drove off the driveway, from the moment till he went to when the phone rang and he told me, Mama, I'm already at the mall. It was like music to my ears. But then there was another part that, he still has to come home in a few hours and all that stuff, But I really wanted to go beyond my comfort zone, and I wanted to show him. I talk about faith with him, and then he actually challenged me on it, when I told him no. But he said, aren't you telling me that you have to have faith and you want me to go, go beyond my fear zone? And when he's having issues in school, I tell him, it's like practice what you preach kind of a thing. So, I wanted to show him, but sometimes, it's hard. It's really, really hard to do certain things, and that was the hardest thing I had to do, for a long time. And each time that's going to happen, it's not going to happen a lot, trust me, but once in a while, it's gonna you have to do what you have to do. And so yeah, so this week, if you can, maybe something that you've been wanting to try. It could be anything. Maybe it's just like making that phone call that you need to make, and every time you want to make the phone call, you get that knot in your stomach for one reason or another. If you want to send an email to someone, or if you just you want to say sorry to someone, or anything. It could be anything. Want to go jump off the plane, for God's sake, just whatever it is. Try to go beyond that fear zone. And And, you know, after, when everything is over, it feels good. You know, the people that are around you are going to respect you even more. And, you know, you look yourself in the mirror and you feel better. You know, you pout, you know, you give yourself, you know, you tell yourself, you know, I'm proud of you. And it's really good to go beyond our comfort zone. She's starting again. I'm going to, yeah, but anyways, I'm just rambling on now. Yeah, do what works for you. Go beyond your comfort zone and do something this week that you can look back and say, you know what, I did it. And you know, ask your guardian angels to help us, you know, when we are going to make that decision, and all will be well. I'm rambling on. Anyways, say bye, you little brat. I had so much energy, and after like the 4th try, I'm just like, okay. Anyways, much love. God bless.